Well, great. When you look at the rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchup.
So here's Miami's starting group. Yurtsevin out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Hero into the point guard position.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Oladipo against Pirtle. Oladipo misses. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Yurtsevin. It's Oladipo on the wing. Back to Yurtsevin. The pass to Hero. Shoots over Van Vliet. Hero, no good. And the Raptors with possession. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Now here's Butler. Here's Adebayo. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Raptors ball. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Barnes kicks to Siakam. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. Takes a three. And again, Toronto no luck. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Adebayo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Bam Adebayo. Steve, what a force he's become over the years.
Yes, Kevin. The impact really started once he became a starter. And you've seen his scoring go to the roof.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all-defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
And here is Hero. Following the three-pointer by Siakam. And the shot goes down.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Anunoby. It's hauled in by Hero.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Siakam finds Van Vliet. Barnes with it. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam left side. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Siakam's got 7.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact. One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
2 minutes left in the fourth. 2 minutes.
Van Vliet against Hero. Passes it to Yurtsevin. Here's Siakam. Here's Anunoby. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Adebayo. And Oladipo, here we go. That gives them the lead.
And all that athleticism on display. Love whenever Oladipo puts his head down and just knifes to the rim.
Anunoby. And Adebayo sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And stolen by Barnes. Anunoby against Oladipo. Anunoby with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
7'2" wingspan. OG Anunoby throwing it down.
Anunoby against Butler. Good D by Anunoby. Over in the corner, Barnes. Van Vliet wide open. Here's Pirtle, and he banks in the layup.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Jakob Pirtle. The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%. And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Now here's Barnes after Tyler Hero's miss.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
And stolen by Siakam. Fast break Toronto. Van Vliet with the ball. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
Well, that's why they're in front. An aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Butler passes to Hero. Now Yurtseven. Rejected by Van Vliet.
And perfect positioning from Van Vliet, wanting to block shots whenever he can. Great instinct.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Raptors lead.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Raptors?
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
On the court for Miami here in the second, they've got Adebayo. Yurtseven out there with Butler. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Oladipo in at the shooting guard position. Girdle sets the pick for Van Vliet. To the middle. It's stolen. And here we go. Here's Hero. Drops in the breakaway layup. Hero's got 5.
Tyler Hero outworked the whole floor on this play, making the fast break a one-man show.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Otto Porter Jr. is checked in for Toronto.
Northside crew, always putting in the hours. Show them some love, fans.
Toronto trailer.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner. He really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
First team foul.
Screen by Pirtle. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That one misses. And it's Miami the other way. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when...
Oh, here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. Light on his feet, quick off the floor, and showing creativity. OG Anunoby, wow.
Butler dishes to Oladipo. Back to Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr. Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Achua comes in for Jakob Pirtle. And Chris Boucher's subbed in for Pascal Siakam. Adebayo with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Here's Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Butler's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Heat?
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
Another thing that stands out is how they've contested shots. They're not making it easy for the opponent, and it shows with those block numbers.
Back to Oladipo. Pass to Yurtseven. Pocket 6. Butler passes to Yurtseven. And Boucher sends it back. Martin's checked in for Anunoby. Love checked in for the Heat. Kyle Lowry comes in for Hero. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And the dunk by Boucher.
This is how powerful Boucher can be, showing no mercy to the rim.
Adebayo kicks to Oladipo. Back to Adebayo. And it's Toronto with the rebound. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. A dunk by Achua.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Porter with the steal. Barton surveying the floor. That's good from Porter on the assist by Barton. And now a 4-point Toronto lead.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
And here is Achua. Barton drives in. Achua with it. Now defended by Oladipo. The shot's good from Achua. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Love the pass to Lowry. And here's Adebayo. Oladipo outside. Adebayo with the screen on Van Vliet. And Oladipo, here we go.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Toronto.
Van Vliet kicks to Porter. Back to Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. Some solid defense from Butler. Oladipo against Boucher. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
And the Raptors call time here.
All right, fans, time to fire off the teachers. More fun. Fans, once again, your north side.
Van Vliet looking around. Good if it goes. And that one released in time, but no good. Thank you, David. And we're back here.
29. The Heat, 27. Fans, let's hear it for the Cowboys.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
Frank Van Vliet out there with Will Barton. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And then there's Precious Achua. And it's Boucher in at the power forward position. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And the Raptors call time here. And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
Adebayo throws it down.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Here's Butler. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Anunoby, he's checked in for the Raptors. Beyond the arc. It's stolen by Lowry. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists in the game. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Over Boucher. Lowry can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 4. Barton outside. Boucher kicks to Anunoby. Achua in the corner. No good on the triple. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Lowry against Porter. The drive by Lowry. And they pick up 2. Lowry's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
And the attacking mentality of Kyle Lowry, tearing his way to the rim with ease.
Barton passes to Boucher. They need this. Oladipo with the block. Outside for Lowry. Anunoby against Love. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Raptors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Outside, Porter. The pass to Boucher. Shot clock at 6. Back to Porter from downtown. Knocks down the 3-ball. Porter's got 5.
When you talk about the best 3-and-D guys in the league, Porter's a climber on that list.
Butler kicks to Lowry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Lowry's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Barton, wide open, he fires. Off target with his 3. Miami leading by 5. Love the pass to Adebayo. Butler in the corner. Yes, that goes in. 10 points for him.
Often delivering as much punishment as he takes. Jimmy Butler with a nice finish through contact.
Boucher kicks to Porter. Back to Boucher. Raptors moving the ball around. On the wing, Anunoby. Porter with it. Lowry picks him up. Anunoby, good.
And we have seen OG become a volume 3-point shooter because he has a nice touch from that spot.
Oladipo dishes to Butler. to Oladipo. Left side, Love. With the drive, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one goes on Anunoby.
He's not usually dunking on top of you, but as usual, Love gets results.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3.
Ladies and gentlemen.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Yurtseven. And it's Butler in at the 3.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And they take the lead. And that's now 9 points for OG Anunoby.
This is one of the best aspects of Anunoby's game. Let someone else initiate, you finish the job.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. Hero on the wing. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Raptors with the lead. And the points coming for them now, Craig in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And Miami shooting at 50% in a decent groove. While their pass to Yurtseven. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Heat lead by 1. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
On the wing, Anunoby. Trent outside. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Anunoby. 3-pointer. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. Oladipo's got his 4th rebound in this one. While they're passing to Adebayo. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Anunoby against Hero. And now we've got the intentional foul.
There's really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Purtle. Back to Trent. Just 5 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off the shot. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And Toronto making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. They lead by 1. Yurtseven passes to Butler. Back to Yurtseven. Pass to Adebayo. The dish to Butler. It's Oladipo on the wing. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter.
Assertive play by Fred in the paint. He wanted that foul, and he got it.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And you can't ignore how often they've been able to get to the free throw line, getting a lot of points from the charity stripe.
Hero finds Butler. Into the lane, and it goes down 2 points. The Heat lead by 1.
You need a big basket, you turn to Jimmy Butler. He's the first option in their offense.
Here's Anunoby. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one.
What a game. Tight score, pressure's on, and Anunoby showing no fear.
Oladipo taking his time here. Driving to the basket.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Adebayo.
And really the defense fouling there.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And there's the pass to Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Going inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Just out for a three-point play. That one on Jakob. That's good from Hero.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Trains the three-pointer. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Stepping up in a big way. Siakam proving he's got guts to deliver in the clutch.
Yurtsevin finds Hero. And he drives in. He can't get that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Barnes up top. He's guarded by Adebayo. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Butler on the way. He's guarded by Anunoby. Hero from long range. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Good!
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way. Tyler Hero steps up and delivers big time.
Here's Anunoby. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
OG can make the most of this trip if he can stay cool and ignore the noise.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And so it's the Raptors winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Toronto shifting younger last season.
Boy, some great young talent, Allie. Thanks for that. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. And the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Here's Williams. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Outside Anunoby. From behind the arc. Pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Horford outside. Back to Tatum. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
When you got a guy that's too big for a guard, he's too quick for a forward, what do you have there? You have Jason Tatum. He is an absolute matchup nightmare. Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
And here we go, the Celtics on the run. On the wing, Tatum. Oh, sweet move. And no good. Pirtle with some nice D. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Outside Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Inside, Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
And here's Brown for 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Wow, Brown drills it from way out, showing off that limitless range.
Van Vliet with it. Now Horford defending. Here's Anunoby, and he jams it home with authority.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely, even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Tatum. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. For the finish. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Smart passes to Williams. Here's Brown. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Not just being selfish, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Siakam with a screen on Smart. Siakam outside. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they get it back. Siakam outside. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Tatum.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Horford finds Smart. Back to Horford. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Siakam against Smart. Here's Pirtle, and Williams over to help. Now a timeout called by Toronto.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Give it up once again for your north side.
Van Vliet outside. Outside Barnes. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Three-pointer. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Smart grabs the miss. Boston trailing. Left side, Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and finish. Just light work.
Smart against Van Vliet. Horford with a steal. Smart outside. Pass to Horford. Now here's Brown. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
16 seconds left in the first quarter. Siakam with a screen on Smart. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Knocks down the triple. Van Vliet's got 5. Here's Tatum. 5 points in the game. Left side, Brown. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Toronto leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now. Keep.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors,
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in at the point guard position. Horford, a screen on Van Vliet. Smart passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Yeah, how many times has Horford scored at the pick and roll? I mean, millions throughout his career.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc to the inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Now here's Smart. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
Smart's toughness does really stand out on defense, though, Richard.
Yeah, because he gets right up in your jersey. Even though it can put him in harm's way, if he thinks he can trip you up at all, he'll put his body on the line.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Up top, Anunoby. Outside Barnes. 3-pointer. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Back to Tatum. It's stolen by Barnes. It's stolen by Tatum. To the middle. Here's Williams. Pass to Smart. Back to Tatum. Now Williams shoots over Siakam. And Williams punches it home.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Siakam with a screen on Smart. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. Rejected by Brown. And here the second quarter of action. Just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. To the paint. Here's Williams. Clock at 6. Tatum passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything facing this team now, BA.
outside. And there's the lob. And Williams punches it home.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Pass to Siakam. Tatum with a steal. Outside, Brown. Outside, Tatum. Williams is screen on Barnes. Tatum passes to Williams. And that misses. That would have put him up.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And here's Brown. Inside. And Horford powers it home.
Those assist numbers from Brown have continued to creep up.
Timeout called, the Raptors.
You've been waiting for their return. And here they are. Here are your North Side Crew.
A big group substitution here for Toronto. Achua's checked in for Pirtle. Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Barton in for Van Vliet. Drills it from deep. Porter's got his first 3 points of the game.
A dangerous shooter from deep. All Porter needs is a little daylight, and he's good to fire.
Pass to Muscala. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Muscala. Here's Boucher for three. And the Raptors, another three.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brogdon. He hangs. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
You can tell Brogdon is a savvy shooter, getting it off and getting the foul call.
And he makes both free throws.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The Raptors have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Achua with a screen on Brogdon. Pass to Achua. Right wing. Back to Boucher. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. High post Muscala with one on the clock. And Muscala with the slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And the first. Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, one of the stories here, Al Horford, he's getting it done today.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
They've got Gary Trent. Achua is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Otto Porter, and it's Barton in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Boucher down low, guarded by Brogdon. And the basket by Boucher. Boucher's got 5 now. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drive. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter for three.
The Raptors with a lead. From deep, Barton. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Here's Brogdon. Here's Gallinari. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Toronto's got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Barton, the pass to Boucher. Outside Porter. Achua with a screen. Just 5 on the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Pass to Boucher. Back to Barton. Now here's Trent. Barton outside. Now here's Boucher, guarded by Brogdon. And Boucher, the bucket on the assist by Barton. Boucher's got 7.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Here's White. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Otto Porter.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
White hits them both. It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Greg.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Barton against Brogdon. Barton, the pass to Achua. It's stolen by Brogdon. Now the Celtics on the move. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Chris Boucher.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Williams is checked in for Muscala. Horford comes in for Gallinari. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for Brogdon. Barton with it. Trent on the wing. The 3 is up. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Up top, White, guarded by Trent. Smart against Barton. The kick to Tatum. Clock is at 3. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Tatum's got 7 points in the game. Out to the right wing. Boucher finds Barton. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in.
Celtics substitution.
Trent, pass to Barton. Boucher a screen on Smart. Boucher outside. Lets it go from deep. Knocked loose.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
He launched that one from way outside. And now just a 3-point Toronto lead.
What is he doing? You got to get out to Tatum. He is too good of an outside shooter to be given that much airspace.
For Boston, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Brown passes to Smart. Back to Brown. 30 seconds left in the third quarter here.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Barton, the pass to Boucher. And Williams over to help. And stolen by Williams. Boucher against Smart. Here's Tatum. And it's Boston scoring again.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done this.
3 quarters of play and a close one. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So the Celtics 5 right now. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Williams passes to Tatum. 5 to shoot. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one. Achua with a screen on Smart. Pass to Achua. Trent right side. Timeout called, the Raptors.
Some timeouts you just know you're going to get yelled at. And with these turnovers, I'm going to tell you it's not going to be a very pleasant timeout.
Time for teaser. Make some noise, everyone.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. And the Celtics also making a change. Muscala, he's checked in for Williams. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, it's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays too, winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Outside Tatum. Horford inside. Working on Barnes. It's kept alive. Horford can't hit.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Siakam. Back to Anunoby. From downtown. Rebounded by the Celtics. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Horford finds Tatum. Back to Horford. Oh, deflected. Tatum passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's a bit a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Pass to Siakam. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The shot comes out. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. Robert Williams checked in for Muscala. The Celtics with the lead. Now Smart. Horford outside. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And Williams punches it home.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Birtle, the pass to Anunoby. And here's Van Vliet. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Tatum passes to Horford. Pass to Smart. Down low. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the Raptors, another three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Anunoby against Brown. Into the lane. Hurdle with the block. Anunoby against Smart. And he can't jam it through.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
It's Brown on the wing. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Pass to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Barnes. Tatum's got room. And that one hits the back iron.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Smart against Van Vliet. And Anunoby with it. And here's Pirtle. To the middle. And stolen by Williams. Horford outside. Pass to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Barnes. Tatum with it. Siakam covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tatum passes to Williams. It's stolen by Pirtle. Here's Van Vliet. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Second team foul. At the line.
Good on the first, and that'll put them up 2.
At the line for 2.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line. Forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
And Boston calls time here. They're down by 3. There's 6 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And it's stolen by Van Vliet.
If you are the teacher, I need to hear you at your very loud. 2-1-1. Let's go.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
It's stolen by Pirtle. And Anunoby for 3. Misses. So the Raptors win it. Boy, they didn't make it. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Brian.
have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, again, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Love comes in for Caleb Martin. And it's Oladipo in for Kyle Lowry. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5, roaming the paint.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Endorse the Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire court, but the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Horford the pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And here's Tatum for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Tatum doesn't need a whole lot of space. You give him any look from 3, and you're in trouble.
Butler kicks to Adebayo. Outside, Hero. And Love has it in the corner. Hero with it. Now guarded by Smart. Butler against Tatum. Changes up. And it's Butler laying it in. Butler's got his second bucket.
Well, this is where he is really special. Jimmy Butler's ability under duress of the shot clock to get a good look. So good.
Now here's Smart. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Smart.
And you love how much heart Bam plays with defensively, working overtime on that possession. It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Now, here's Oladipo. Here's Hero. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And it's Butler missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Williams inside, working on Love. Tries again. Rebound Love. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 3. And Greg, for Kevin Love, he feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light. And he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler dishes to Oladipo. The kick outside to Butler. There's Hero with the 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Brown with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Outside, Horford. Boston, no good that time either. The Heat trail by 3. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Eric Spoelstra.
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, if we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to, we'll have a very good chance. See if they can execute that strategy, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot.
There are a few things that you love about Victor Oladipo. Number 1, the energy and effort he plays with every night. His willingness to carry a load on the offensive end. But more than that, guys, it's the tone and tenor of unselfishness that he sets for this entire group.
Now, here's Tatum. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
I love when Jason Tatum is aggressive to score the basketball. He does a tremendous job keeping his focus.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Now here's Horford. After Tyler Hero's miss. Launches a three. Tatum's shot is off.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Hero passes to Adebayo. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Nailed from three-point land. Butler's got 7 points.
Well, quick decision off the catch. No hesitation, rise and fire, Jimmy Butler.
And here's Smart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Horford. He dishes it to Williams. Left side, Tatum. Got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
They've got Adebayo. Kevin Love out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Hero into the 1. So that's who Miami starts the second with. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Now, here's Brown. That shot, no good. Butler against Tatum. And it's Butler missing. The Celtics with the lead. Brown feeling out a bit. Horford with the screen on Oladipo. Here's Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
Jaylen Brown.
And Brown drops them both. Now Hero. No points in the game yet for him. Drives to the hoop. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Celtics shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Now here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
On defense, the Celtics. 3-point lead. Hero from long range. And the Heat, another 3.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Smart kicks to Brown. And there's the drive. And Brown throws it down hard.
A little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. And that one's good. Love.
And Kevin Love knows his role so well. This guy is always looking to find space and spread the court with his ability to knock down shots.
Yep, that one goes in there. And that's now 7 points for Tyler Hero.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Back to Tatum. Passes to Horford. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Heat.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact.
on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable. Jimmy Butler clearly thrives in an environment that lives and breathes and embraces toughness. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Now here's Smart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the wing right side. Inside. Can they get it? And it's Williams finishing it off.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Adebayo kicks to Butler. And stolen by Tatum. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Tatum against Butler. Tatum deciding where to go with it. No good on the three.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Celtics trail by 4. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Tatum. Williams has a screen for Tatum. In the corner, Smart with it. Over in the corner, Brown. Outside Williams. 4 on the clock. Horford finds Smart. The tray. The shot. No good. And Miami the other way now. Here's Adebayo. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Robert Williams.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Outside, Smart. Nifty move. Here's Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Fires for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. Adebayo passes to Love. Back to Adebayo. Jacks up a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Adebayo's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
Well, that kind of assist will make you very popular with your teammates. Kevin Love is adept as a big man at putting it on time and on target.
Now here's Brown. Loads it up for Williams. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim round.
Offensive rebound. The kick outside to Butler. It's Oladipo on the wing. And so it's the Miami Heat bringing the quarter to a close with a 7. Thanks so much, David. And we'll
27. The Celtics, 20.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the floor for Boston. Brogdon out there with White. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Mike Muscala. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Butler. The Heat need to get a shot off. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Miami.
Gabe Vincent.
Celtics trail by 7. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. He takes it in. Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got the first points of the 3rd quarter up on the board for the Heat. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Well, some contact there on the shot, but Danilo Gallinari, much improved upper body strength, maintains his focus. Nicely done.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. And stolen by Love. Over to the left wing. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Over in the corner, White. Off target from three-point range.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Vincent drops in the layup for two. Vincent's got his second basket.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Hauser. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And stolen by Love. Butler passes to Adebayo. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Gallinari outside. Brogdon scanning the floor. Five on the clock. Down low. Here's Muscala. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's White, following the basket by Bam Adebayo. No good with the triple. Double team on Adebayo. Three-pointer, Lowry. That shot misses. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Butler against White. To the inside. Butler with the steal. And here we go. It's Butler. All going up court. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
Caleb Martin's checked in for Kevin Love. Brogdon against Lowry. Down low, here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, I'd like to see Gallinari attack the basket. It provides a nice counterbalance to that shooting ability.
Three-pointer, Lowry drains it from beyond the arc. Lowry's got the lead up to 13 now for Miami.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And it's Gallinari missing. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Adebayo with this screen on White. Outside, Martin. Now the pass to Vincent. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Missed inside. Celtics trail by 13. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Gallinari wide open. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Gallinari's got 6 points.
Well, you've got to have big men who can shoot the basketball. Danilo Gallinari provides you just that.
No coverage that time. And the Heat lead by 14.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's Miami up by a dozen here at the end of the... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Caleb Martin out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Lowry. Then it's Vincent. And it's Adebayo in its center. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Muscala, the pass to Hauser. Back to Muscala. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Tyler Hero. He's checked in for Gabe Vincent. The Heat leading by 12. Hero kicks to Lowry. Back to Hero. Outside Lowry. And stolen by Tatum. Williams inside. Now recovering. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Kevin Love's checked in for Caleb Martin. And it's Oladipo in for Kyle Lowry. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
You know what else has been important is they've been focused and they have gotten themselves to the line, made their free throws, doing all the little things.
Horford, no luck. The Heat with the lead. Adebayo passes to Love. He kicks it to Oladipo. Heat moving the ball around. Back to Love. Shot clock at 3. That 3 off the mark. The Celtics trail by 9. Tatum dishes to Smart. Williams passes to Brown. To the middle. Horford finds Brown. It's stolen by Adebayo. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Adebayo with a screen on Tatum. Oladipo for 3. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Celtics shooting well. They're at 45%. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Tatum.
Well, consistent catch-and-shoot opportunities will be available for Jason Tatum, and he makes good on it.
Butler kicks to Oladipo. Back to Butler. Outside, Hero. Butler up top. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Hero. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics trail by 6. A 3. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Oh, Jaylen Brown with the big shot, proving hard work pays off.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Boston.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Kicks it out to Hero. Adebayo passes to Hero. Love with the screen for Hero. Great D that time from Tatum. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. The Heat leading by 6. Hero from long range. A three-pointer is right on target.
And savvy play by Hero, using the pull-up jumper to catch the defense off guard.
Butler against Tatum. Inside, here's Horford, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
When you think about Al Horford, you think about a guy who entered the league with a maturity beyond his years, and now consider guys who've been talking about high-level play over a decade in the NBA. What a career.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Pass to Smart. Dishes to Williams. Right side, Smart. The rebound by Kevin Love. Here's Miami now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Oladipo outside. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
That's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Butler finds Hero. Back to Butler. And another basket for Miami.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
The deep three from Tatum. Off the mark. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Even early on. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Siakam. Here's VanVleet. Here's Barnes. Here's Pirtle. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Yurtseven.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Hero for three. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Adebayo passes to Butler. Kicks it to Hero. Back to Butler. Yes, it's good.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
For Toronto, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Following the bucket by the Raptors. Barnes with it, and Yurtseven picks him up defensively. Pass to VanVleet. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. For Miami, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Adebayo. Now here's Oladipo. Anunoby covering. Butler against Anunoby. Oladipo on the take. And that's a foul called on Jakob Pirtle. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Raptors on D. Oladipo to pass to Adebayo. Second chance effort. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The try by VanVleet. An easy 2 on the layup. VanVleet's got 5 points. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Anunoby against Butler. Oladipo left side. Back to Yurtseven. The shot no good. Pirtle with some nice D. The Raptors with a lead. The 3 from Barnes. Adebayo grabs the board. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. The shot by Oladipo, no good. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. VanVleet, the pass to Barnes. Now Pirtle. Pass to Anunoby. Cuts off the pass. Fast break Miami. And here's Butler outside. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. He's got 5.
Sometimes you have to run a great play for a great player. That's going to get Jimmy Butler in a good rhythm.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Van Vliet. He has 6. Siakam with a screen on Hero. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Yurt-7 finds Hero. Yurt-7 a screen. And that one is hammered home.
And a nice 6 cents back there from Hero using that pick and roll.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Here's Adebayo, and Adebayo slams it in.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big Bam.
Van Vliet outside. Jacks up a 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple. Fred Van Vliet has been on display for the Toronto Raptors. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Heat UKC.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
They've got Tyler Hero, the Yurt-7 out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Oladipo in at the 2. So that's who Miami starts the second with. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Adebayo, that's good.
Well, he's got to score around the basket. That's where Bam Adebayo does most of his damage, in traffic.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, you want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Outside Butler. Pass to Yurt-7. Outside for Butler. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And Yurt-7 gets it to go.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Van Vliet against Hero. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Raptors making a change here. Barton's checked in. And here's Porter. To the inside. Achua with the dunk.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. On the wing, Barton. There's the 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. And now it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
That was a thing of beauty there. The arc, the release, 3-ball looking good.
Oladipo, the pass to Butler. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
To the paint. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
4 on the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Toronto.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Kevin Love's checked in for Miami. Vincent comes in for Oladipo. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Boucher outside. Back to Barton. Going inside. The Raptors need to get off a shot.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
Butler passes to Love. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
54 seconds left in the half. Down low, Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there going right through the contact.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most? And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Lowry. Outside for Love. Pass to Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Adebayo's got 15.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start.
33. The Raptors, 38.
We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So for Toronto right now, Will Barton is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Chris Boucher. Then there's Otto Porter. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Barton, the pass to Pirtle. Outside for Boucher. Porter with a screen on Love. Pass to Porter. And Toronto calls time here.
Okay, fans, time to get out of the field and make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers. Let's hear it once again for your Heat dancers.
Shot clock at 3. Boucher, left side. No good on the 3. Miami trailing. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Ryan, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Adebayo. Nice persistence to tip it back in. He's got 17.
And the coaching staff continues to impress upon Bam to keep exploring all of his offensive talents, his confidence sky high.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Barton finds Porter. That shot is off, and Miami will go the other way with it. Adebayo with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. Fades and shoots. Pirtle grabs a miss. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Barton against Lowry. Pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. The 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And some changes here for the Raptors. Pascal Siakam comes in for Boucher. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Barton. Here's Siakam. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Pirtle. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 9-point Toronto lead.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Oh, that's good.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
On the wing, Porter. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. Trent, he's checked in for Toronto.
For the Raptors, Gary Trent Jr.
Miami has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Love with the ball. Now Porter defending. Butler passes to Love. Back to Butler. Beyond the arc. Here's Adebayo. Pass to Love. The 3 is up. He's off on that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Porter. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Butler's got 9.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
Timeout called the Raptors.
It's your Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
A different look for Miami. Yurt Sevens checked in for Love. Victor Oladipo comes in for Vincent. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Lowry. The Raptors also with a sub. Barnes is checked in.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down. And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Adebayo, no good for Toronto. They've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. And it's Butler off the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this.
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The Heat making a switch here. Love's checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Achua's checked in for Pirtle.
Butler gives you so much toughness and determination. This guy can really impact what the culture of your team is all about.
Pass to Trent. Hero against Van Vliet. Achua with a screen on Hero. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Trent finds Van Vliet. Driving to the basket. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Well, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
To the wing, right side. Here's Hero. Adebayo from long range. Ooh, he drains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And not so fast.
The previous play is under review.
To check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Brad, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day...
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. It's the Raptors. They're up by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Kevin Love out there with Butler. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Van Vliet outside. Siakam outside. Van Vliet outside. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Achua. Tries again. It's Siakam with the drive. And he lays it in. And the Raptors lead by 8.
Driving in, Siakam can be such a menace for the defense. Hard to get in the way of his physicality.
Love passes to Butler. Outside for Love. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Siakam, the pass to Barnes. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. And it's a 10-point Toronto lead.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
You watch Tyler Hero night in, night out, and he brings a fearlessness to the game.
Some players walk the line between confidence and arrogance. What do you think about Hero, Brent?
Well, I think the interesting stuff, BA, was after a year of success and what happened in the bubble, there might have been some humbling times and humbling games for him that have put him back on the right track. And right now, he's playing with a ton of confidence that's helping out his teammates.
Siakam lays it up and banks it in.
A long swing player, Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Butler passes to Hero. Miami, no good that time either. Toronto has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Pass to Van Vliet. Launches a 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Back to Hero. To the middle. Here's Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Kevin Love showing you he's got a little vert getting up to the rim.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Here's Anunoby. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It goes on Bam Adebayo. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Toronto?
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to duck it home.
Hero with it. Siakam covering. Love for three. Achua with a rebound.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Here's Van Vliet. Inside. Achua gets the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 14.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position grade.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Back to Siakam from deep three-point range. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Butler outside. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Barnes. And he goes in for the dunk.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Raptors.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Fred VanVleet.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
The deep three from Hero. Can't get it to drop, and it's Toronto taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 14. And Anunoby for 3. Connects from downtown.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Out to Oladipo. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Hero for 3. Nails it from 3.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Puts up a 3. Off on that one. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road.
As we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. The offensive rebound. Here's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
For 3, VanVleet. Rebounded by the Celtics.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Smart against VanVleet. Now here's Smart. He's guarded close. Good D by Siakam. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go for him. Now Boston takes it the other way.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
VanVleet outside. Kept alive. Pirtle. Kicks it out to VanVleet. And the 3 ball is good. VanVleet's got 5 now.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
Back to Barnes. The pass to Siakam. Siakam, a screen on Brown. Here's Anunoby, and he dunks it down.
7'2" wingspan, OG Anunoby throwing it down.
From in close, and Pirtle sends it back. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Once again, that was Celtics.
Smart against VanVleet. There's the triple. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brown with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Back to Brown. Celtics passing it around. Here's Williams. No good that time. Good D by Siakam. VanVleet passes to Siakam. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet.
A sound decision maker. Siakam knew exactly how much time he had for the catch and shoot.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And here they come. Here's Anunoby. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Williams kicks to Smart. Back to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Brown feeling out a bit. The kick out to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Tatum. Goes back up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever. they ask of them. And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
The kick out to Barnes.
Defenders haven't figured out Scotty Barnes yet.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Barnes hits them both.
The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities, and he gets it done.
Smart kicks to Horford. Pass to Brown. Here he goes. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Up at the forward spot, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Muscala in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Up top, Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Takes it inside. Makes it off the glass.
Using the bounce, Tatum just explodes to the hoop so quick.
Pirtle with a screen on Smart. Count that one from Van Vliet.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And Smitty, Fred Van Vliet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer, and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got the lead up to 13 now for the Raptors.
Much improved footwork, and he's already strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Horford with it, now guarded by Siakam. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
You gotta really do a better job on Tatum once he gets on the way up. Excellent at fighting his way through the defense there and still able to convert.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The shot misses. And the Celtics going the other way now. Tatum drives in. And slam dunk by Tatum.
How about Tatum there with the finish with some authority above the rim.
Siakam a screen on Smart. For 3, Van Vliet. Siakam for 3. Here's Barnes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Smart. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Siakam finds Anunoby. A three-pointer, no good. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Brown. That shot off. Good D by Siakam. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Siakam has screen on Tatum. And Pirtle has it in the corner. Back to Anunoby.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Right wing. Siakam passes to Anunoby. Puts one up from 19. No good on the shot. And the Celtics going the other way now. Smart against Van Vliet. Smart goes in the corner. Tatum with it. Left side, Horford. Smart against Van Vliet. Horford. Good D by Siakam. Raptors leading by 9. Puts up a 3. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Smart passes to Horford. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. .110 left to play in the first half. Brown inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. And it's denied by Anunoby. Passes it to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Assertive move by Pascal Siakam. Slamming it in before anyone can contest it.
Pass to Muscala. Pirtle with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And the dunk by Barnes.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now Brown. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 19 seconds left in the first half. Pirtle dishes to Barnes. And taken away by Brown. Kicks it to Tatum. To the paint. Intercepted. And so it's the Toronto Raptors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy. All right, David, thank you. We'll be.
The Raptors, 28.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Fred Van Vliet really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got Gary Trent, Otto Porter Jr. out there with Chris Boucher. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Flynn in at the 1 spot. Flynn kicks to Achiuwa. The pass to Trent. Launches it. Now here's Achiuwa. 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Flynn. Flynn's got the lead up to 14 now for Toronto. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
From deep. Achiuwa, the pass to Flynn. Back to Achiuwa. Trying his luck from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Brogdon against Flynn. Driving inside. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Quinn. And the 3 off target. And so White will bring it up for Boston. They trail by 11. The Celtics working the ball around now. That cuts the lead to single digits. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Flynn kicks to Achua. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Achua's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Toronto. And Williams with the stuff.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pass to Boucher. Trent against White. Back to Boucher. Takes the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
To the middle. Here's Achua. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D. Achua's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Outside Williams. Back to Brogdon. Inside. And Williams with the stuff.
He is a budding prospect. I like whenever Williams shows that determination on offense, and it looks like he wants to just take over.
Flynn kicks to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. Here's White into the lane. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Off the dribble, White can be dangerous. He's good at taking advantage of driving lanes.
At the line.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
Barton finds Boucher. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brogdon the pass to Gallinari. Crafty move. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's Trent on the wing. Fires the 3. A dunk by Achua.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is really. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
3-pointer, Barton. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Raptors. They lead by 11. And we're just moments away from the start of...
Please give a big round of applause.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then it's Williams. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Williams at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5. To the inside. And stolen by Achua. Porter finds Boucher. No good from outside. Celtics trail by 11. Down low. And Gallinari throws it down.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
Martin dishes to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Williams. Brogdon outside. And so Boston again turning it over. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Van Vliet looking around. Pass to Anunoby. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. From the arc. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Anunoby.
Becoming more consistent with his shot. Siakam forcing the defense to come out and guard him.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Brown to the paint. Stolen.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
And taken away by Brown. Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Shoots over Brown. Nobody near Barnes. From outside, off the mark. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 14-point game. Nice shot by Smart.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Well, the Celtics shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. And Brown throws it down hard.
And there's no excuse for allowing Brown to get that deep. He's just brilliant at jamming it down the defense's throat.
For three, Van Vliet. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Tatum drives in, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
Raptors leading by 7. Here's Van Vliet. With the drive, and the layup's good off the glass.
Love the strength on that drive by Fred Van Vliet. He is tough and he's aggressive.
Smart against Van Vliet. Inside, here's Tatum, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 8.
And the rise of Tatum, boy, it has been fun to watch. And many believe he's nowhere close to being done improving yet.
Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Lets it go with a 3. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Barnes sets a screen for Anunoby. Misses the 3. The Celtics have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
And the pass to Anunoby. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Assisted by
That is ferocious. You said it. That was ferocious. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I admire the energy that Brown plays with, so great at getting to the line.
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. And Brown drops them both.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Here's Van Vliet. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's tough from Van Vliet. Able to take the hit and keep working through it.
Free throw good, Van Vliet. The Celtics have got every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Tatum against Barnes. In the corner, Smart with it. Back to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment. A pass that long had better be on target. Otherwise, it's impossible to make a play.
And the Celtics with possession here. They trail by 6. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Brown. Money!
And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point of the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
Out against Anunoby. Siakam outside. Van Vliet wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Raptors lead by 7.
This is what happens when Fred gets into a rhythm. His whole offensive game rises to another level.
Here's Tatum. It's deflected. The 3. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
be an excellent matchup. And so off the tip, it's Boston. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. We've got Kevin Love. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. It's Brown on the wing, covered by Love. Brown passes to Williams. Kick out to Brown. The three, and the three-pointer goes.
Don't lose track of Brown. Dangerous all over the floor, but particularly that corner three.
From the arc. And it's Love missing. Here's Smart. And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Love finds Oladipo. And here's Hero. Down low. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Brown. The three ball. And Hero grabs the board. For Miami, they've gone 1 for 3 so far.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Here's Oladipo. Offline with a three. And here's Smart. Outside Tatum. Horford, a screen on Butler. Tatum. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. 4 on the clock. Here's Brown. Boston again missing. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Now here's Tatum. Adebayo grabs the board.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Oladipo, the pass to Love. Adebayo sets a screen. And Adebayo slams it in.
Such a smooth pass. His basketball IQ allows him to see the floor so well and get it to open teammates.
Smart against Hero. Smart passes to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Look at the power of that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And it's Love missing.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Outside, Brown. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Heat have gone 2 for 7, a sluggish start.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player. This guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
They grab their own miss. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Smart. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Adebayo sets a screen. Butler passes to Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Hero outside. This one for three. Tatum pulls it in. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And Williams punches it home.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Outside for Butler. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Heat out. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the Boston 5. Boston trailing. Here's Tatum. Pass to Brown. Williams with the screen. Outside, Brown. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul of the game.
With the shot clock about to expire, the last thing you want to do is foul. That's giving them a gift.
Outside, Brown. Williams finds Smart. Shot clock at 5. Puts up the 8-footer. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Outside for Love. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. To the middle. Adebayo with a steal. Love with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Miami, no good that time either. Boston's shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Pass to Tatum. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Butler. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker. It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Tatum against Butler. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Smart. Williams has got his 2nd basket on the night. Butler finds Adebayo. Outside Love. Now here's Butler. Well, Richard, you had a long playing career. When you think of the great leaders you were around, what are some of the common threads?
I think one of the common threads are the guys that work the hardest expect the most from their teammates. That's something that I've always seen be very, very consistent with leaders, because leaders, especially leaders of men in professional sports, you have to lead by example.
Now here's Smart. 6 to shoot. Pass to Williams. And he lays it up and in. Williams has got 6.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Out to Oladipo. Back to Butler. Second chance shot, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Tatum.
Playing with passion. Butler is never scared of a challenge. A wing battles inside.
A different look for Miami. Martin, he's checked in for Love. Vincent comes in for Oladipo. And it's Lowry in for Hero. Now here's Smart. Outside, Brown. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. There's Tatum with the three. No good that time. Now the Heat take it the other way. Butler passes to Lowry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
A tremendous facilitator out of the wing. Butler finding the uncovered man.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat. A big group substitution here for Boston. Gallinari, he's checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. White, he's checked in for Brown. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Smart.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Here's Martin. Outside for Butler. From 17, Williams grabs the board.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
To the left side wing. Right side White. From outside the arc. Kept alive by Boston. The kick out to Williams. Second shot opportunity. Misses from short range. And so it's the Miami Heat up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period.
16. The Heat, 24.
Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Gabe Vincent out there with Kyle Lowry. Then there's Caleb Martin. Then there's Butler. And it's Yurtseven in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Brogdon. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Gallinari inside. He's against Martin. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Miami ball.
The Heat with the lead. Pass to Yurtseven. Yurtseven, a screen on Gallinari. Martin. Yurtseven controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Brogdon. Martin against Gallinari. Outside for Brogdon. 4 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. From deep. And the foul called on Mike Muscala. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot. It was a nice signing by Boston.
To the paint. And Gallinari throws it down.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Here's Yurtseven. Rebounded by Brogdon.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Pass to Vincent. Out to Lowry. Now you're at 7. Covered by Muscala. Back to Lowry. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's your 7. Offensive rebound. Outside for Butler. Good work defensively by Brogdon. Boston trailing. Left side Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break Miami. There's the triple. Boston with a rebound. Now Gallinari. Back to Brogdon. To the inside. Gallinari inside. Butler covering. The second effort. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Strong move inside. Gallinari can beat you with finesse. He can also beat you with power.
So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Adebayo's checked in for your 7. Love comes in for Martin. Oladipo's checked in for Vincent. And it's Hero in for Lowry. Now here's Hero. He has 6. Out to Oladipo. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
To the middle. And stolen by Adebayo. Outside Love. There's the 3. The rebound by Muscala. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Gallinari. Back to White. Outside for Gallinari. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Miami shooting just 34% so far in this one. The drive by Butler. Count it. Good.
You got to really hit Butler if you want to stop him. I mean, he's tough as nails and enjoys fighting through contact.
We've got a line change here from Boston. .103 left in the third quarter. Now here's Smart. Inside. Here's Horford. Pass to Brown. Horford, a screen on Oladipo. Here's Smart. The kick out to Williams. Now Tatum. Williams, a screen on Butler. Back to Williams. Adebayo with a steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Love with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Hero against Smart. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Adebayo with it. Just 5 on the clock. Again, the Heat misses. It's Smart on the wing. The 3. He can't hit that time. And so it's Miami. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2 guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner 3s.
Hero, the pass to Love. And it's Butler off the drive. Outside Love. Back to Adebayo. And stolen by Williams. On the wing, Tatum, covered by Love. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Miami ball.
Here's Butler. Takes a 3. And it's Love missing. And for the Celtics, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now here's Brown. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Love finds Butler. Horford with some nice D. So it's Boston now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. The kick to Tatum. Williams, a screen on Love. To the paint. And Williams punches it home.
Clever play by Tatum, drawing the attention to him, only to give it away.
Outside for Butler. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. And the Heat lead by 7.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Hero against Smart. Five on the clock. Pass to Brown. The 3 is up. And they'll get another chance. Tatum inside. He's guarded by Hero. Offensive board. Williams passes to Brown. Back to Williams. Clock at 4. Here's Smart. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket. The Heat have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Some solid defense from Williams. For Boston, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Brown. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
The emergence of Brown as a #1 scoring option has been so much fun to watch. He has earned a lot of trust from his coaching staff.
Adebayo from long range. Drops in the 3.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Tatum against Butler. On the wing, Tatum. Horford, screen on Butler. Clock at 6. Pass to Horford. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Butler passes to Oladipo. And here's Hero. With the fadeaway. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 8 rebounds in the game. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against the guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Oladipo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Well, Oladipo's game features a lot of speed. If you don't keep up with him, he'll make you pay.
For the Celtics, this one not looking good. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming out in a big way.
Hero finds Love. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Adebayo passes to Butler. Adebayo sets a screen. And again, the Heat missing. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Williams. Oladipo against Brown. Yes!
In the clutch, Brown is someone you rely on, and he knows how to
Hero, the pass to Butler. Kicks it to Hero. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Oladipo. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Williams.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.